Ladies and gentlemen, dear colleagues and friends, first of all, please, the ones that sit over there and sit over there, move to the center. We want to see you all, and it's difficult to have this wide angle. So please move to the center part so we can see you nicely and communicate with you. Thank you very much. It is with deep gratitude and great pleasure that I welcome you on behalf of our chairperson, Dr. Fujita, and the entire executive committee of the Global Initiative to this high-level summit of the Safety, Health and Wellbeing Days. Together here under the iconic shining hat of EXPO 2025 Osaka is both a privilege and a powerful statement. In this inspiring space of imagination and innovation, we are placing occupational safety, health and well-being firmly at the heart of the global conversation. And we are making history, as it's for the first time an occupational safety and health event is taking place at a World Expo. But while we honor this milestone, our focus is firmly on the future. The summit, along with 6 other main activities of the Safety, Health and Wellbeing Days, is fully aligned with the overarching theme of the EXPO 2025, which is designing a future society for our lives. We are committed to making that vision real, to help shape a future where no one is left behind and where every person can live and work with dignity, safety and purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, before we begin today's exciting summit program, allow me to thank each and every one of you for making this journey to Osaka, for overcoming every challenge, and this includes also successfully navigating the entrance here at the Expo Center, so thank you for that, and for being here to take part in this unique moment. A heartfelt thank you to more than 60 incredible partner organizations of the Global Initiative who have shown exceptional dedication, creativity and excellence in co-creating a world-class program in record time. A brand new event of this scale and in this unique setting would not be possible without strong and visionary support. Please join me in giving a warm round of applause to Dr. Fujita and his outstanding team, and to our main supporter, Nikkan Kogyo Shimbun, the Daily Industrial News. I'd also like to extend a very special welcome and heartfelt thanks to our distinguished summit speakers for bringing their expertise, bold ideas and open hearts to this conversation. Your voices will inspire us as we work together towards a future that protects life, honors work and places human well-being in all its dimensions at the center of progress. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce a truly remarkable individual who is going to be our moderator today, Mr. Amaro Gomez-Robles of Chile, an award-winning journalist whose career spans some of the most critical stories of our time. A former CNN war correspondent, he brings not only experience, but a deep understanding of the human condition. Qualities that I believe will help shape our conversation in a meaningful way today. Thank you very much, and I wish you a successful summit. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Hans-Horst, for your kind words. I'm sure that my skills as a former war correspondent won't be needed at this instance. Having said that, thank you as a pivotal figure for bringing us together at this instance, together with our extraordinary hosts here in Japan. It is a delightful occasion to be joining you in this instance. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, welcome to Osaka. And for a moment, I want you to think of it. A city that blends centuries of wisdom with cutting-edge innovation. It is actually the perfect setting for a summit dedicated to safety, health, and for well-being in the 21st century. There's the Japanese philosopher Daisaku Ikeda who once said, "Genuine happiness can only be realized when we transform our way of life in harmony with the dignity of life itself." And I think that sums up the spirit at the heart of this high-level summit. Here at the GISHW Safety, Health and Wellbeing Days, we gather not only to discuss, but also to act, to shape workplaces where well-being is not optional, but fundamental, where no worker anywhere is left behind. And today we are honored to be joined by a truly distinguished group of leaders who reflect the global commitment to this cause. It is now my privilege to invite our speakers to the lectern for a few brief words. We have 3 minutes to share their insights. And I would like to first invite Mr. Baba, Director General of the Department of Commerce, Industry and Labor at Osaka Prefectural Government. Please join me in applauding him. Thank you, sir.
Good morning and welcome to Osaka. おはようございます。大阪府の商工労働部長の馬場でございます。まずはですね、ようこそ大阪へお越しくださいました。ようこそ。そして2025年大阪・関西万博という素晴らしい機会に GISHW 様が主催されるハイレベルサミットに来賓としてご挨拶の機会を賜り、心から感謝申し上げます。ありがとうございます。まずはじめに GISHW チェアマンの藤田様をはじめ、世界各国からご参集の国際機関やグローバル企業、そして研究機関のトップの皆様をこの大阪の地にお迎えしましたことを、地元自治体を代表して心より歓迎申し上げます。皆様が掲げられている The Gift for the Future, Safety, Health and Well-being for All という理念は、命をテーマとする大阪・関西万博のテーマにまさにふさわしいものです。そしてこの大阪・関西万博の会場に ILO、WHO、ISSA などの国際機関や研究機関、そしてグローバル企業のリーダーの皆様がこのように一堂に会し、持続可能なウェルビーイング社会の重要性について議論し、意見交換されることは誠に意義深く感じています。万博での開催に向けたこの間の皆様方のご努力に対しまして心から敬意を表します。働くことは人々の生活の基盤です。ビジョンゼロの取り組みに代表される労働安全衛生は人々が幸せに生活していくための基本です。そして誰もが安全に健康に生きがいを持って暮らすためには社会基盤やシステムがより安全で生産性が高くレジリエンスでなければなりません。これを実現していくためには技術開発とその実装、マネジメントや教育、人材育成といった様々な領域での取り組みが必要不可欠です。そして企業のみならず国や国際機関、教育機関、自治体といった様々な主体による連携が求められます。このハイレベルサミットに集われている皆様の顔ぶれがその重要性を物語っています。日本では高齢化による人手不足が進む中、誰もが働きやすい環境の整備、介護や子育てとの両立など、その課題に対応することが求められています。3日間にわたる7つのグローバルイベントが、こうした課題に対する新たな視点や解決策を示してくれるものと期待しております。そしてここ大阪には、世界に誇るものづくり産業、ロボティクスなどの要素技術、そして大阪大学をはじめとする卓越した研究機関が集積しています。職場や暮らしの安全、健康に革新をもたらすロボティクスや先進医療、ヘルスケア技術といったウェルビーイングに直結する分野において、国際社会を牽引するポテンシャルを有しています。私たちもこの強みを生かし、未来の働き方や暮らし方を大阪から世界へと発信してまいりたいと考えています。今回の GISHW によるプログラムは、万博の理念と連動し、企業の在り方、働く人の尊厳、そして社会の持続可能性に対する新たなビジョンを提示されるものです。これらの取り組みが万博のレガシーとして大阪に根付き、さらなる発展を遂げ、未来の働き方や暮らしを示す 原動力となることを期待しております。結びに、本サミットを企画運営されました GISHW の皆様のご尽力に改めて敬意を表しますとともに、本日ご参集の皆様の今後ますますのご発展とご多幸を心よりご祈念申し上げ、私が挨拶させていただきます。本日は誠におめでとうございます。ようこそ大阪にお越しくださいました。ありがとうございます。
Thank you, Mr. Baba, and please join me in welcoming Mr. Fujita, Chair of the GISHW Executive Committee.
Thank you very much for your kind introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed colleagues and friends, good morning. First of all, I'd like to express my sincere appreciation for the many people gathering for our event, Global Initiative for Safety, Health and Well-being at Work, at EXPO 2025 and beyond. This is the first time in the 174-year history of EXPO to have the theme of safety, health, and well-being at work. That is why many colleagues and friends resonated with this vision and gathered here today from 57 countries and regions. And we really appreciate, again, for your participation. And also, I'd like to thank all of GISHW partners and members who joined in the discussion how we can collaborate to realize this event. Especially, we'd like to appreciate the members of the Executive Committee and Organizing Committee seriously discussed what we can do together. In order to make these events happen, we held hundreds of web meetings and conducted face-to-face meetings in Bilbao in Spain, Düsseldorf in Germany, Sydney in Australia, Hong Kong, China, Riyadh in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Osaka, and Tokyo in Japan. Thank you very much for your valuable contributions. Let me briefly explain the history of this global initiative. In year 2022, Japan hosted a global conference called the Vision Zero Summit Japan. The event was very successful, and at the final moment of the summit, Mr. Yoshimasa Sakai, the management of the EXPO Association, invited all participants to the EXPO 2025 to work together to appeal the importance of safety, health, well-being at work. That was the strong motivation for starting this grassroots movement, working together. As you know, the most important keyword of this expo is co-creation. Co-creation. In order to meet such a spirit, we consider our co-creation involves not only safety, health, and well-being specialists, but we are open to welcoming newcomers such as artificial intelligence, AI engineers, robotics engineers, and also international standardization creators, and even company executives and middle management. All of us sit down together to discuss what we can do together for the future of 8 billion people on this planet. So this is very, very unique and completely different from the conventional conference. This is a new kind of opportunity to discover co-creation by inspiring each other. That's the reason why we decided to host 7 events from July 16th to 19th. We already had the World Assembly workshops and the International Standardization Forum yesterday. Both events were very, very exciting and stimulating. We hope to continue having a very inspiring and meaningful time together at all our events. Let's create the new history together, contributing to the 80 billion people's safety, health, and well-being. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you again, Mr. Fujita, for hosting us at this summit. I would like now to welcome Mr. Imamura, Deputy Director General of Innovation and Environment Policy at the Bureau, Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry in Japan, who himself will also introduce Mr. Kops and Mr. Wang Cho. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. おはようございます。ようこそ会場にいらしていただきました。ありがとうございます。Thank you very much for coming and joining us today. So I'm Wataru Imamura, Deputy Director General of the Innovation and the Environmental Policy of the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry. And also, I'm Secretary General of the Japanese Industrial Standard Committee. I would first like to express my gratitude for inviting me to this distinguished summit and for giving me the opportunity to speak. I feel a sense of the pride that the event focusing on the standardization is being held at the World EXPO 2025 here in Osaka, Japan. I hope this event will serve as a showcase of our commitment to the goals and the values of the GISHW and the international standardization community. METI supports international standardization efforts as the Secretariat of the Japanese Industrial Standards Committee, a member of ISO and IEC. Standardization has evolved beyond the traditional roles of ensuring compatibility and quality. The standardization is now a means to implement new values such as environmental considerations, human rights, and accessibility. The theme of this summit is well-being. At METI, we are currently focusing on two aspects of well-being, namely collaborative safety, which is also a focus of the IEC, and aging society, which is also a focus of the ISO. Collaborative safety involves the sharing of the information among people, goods, and the environment to work together and achieve safety. This approach leads to increased productivity as well as the physical and mental well-being of those working in the manufacturing. Speaking of the aging society, we recognize the increasing demand for products and services that are user-friendly for the elderly. Therefore, we are promoting standardization that takes accessibility into account. In addition, to promote well-being policies such as health promotion, we are actively contributing to the development of international standards of effective frameworks. However, in order for these new concepts to gain traction and penetrate the market, it's essential to establish international standards for collaborative safety and aging society. We are very happy that Mr. Joe Kops, President of the IEC, and Dr. Sanfeng Cho, President of the ISO, have joined us for yesterday's forum and today's summit. Their attendance is a testament to the ISO and the IEC's commitment to this cause. And it's my honor to welcome them to the stage today. And please welcome President of the IEC, Mr. Joe Kops, first. The floor is yours, please.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a privilege to join you at EXPO 2025, a celebration of innovation and shared progress. In a fast-changing world, one question unites us. How can we build a future where safety and sustainability are foundational? At the IEC, that's the future we are working towards, where clean energy powers our lives, intelligent systems connect our world, and innovation lifts everyone. For over 100 years, IEC standards have quietly supported progress, global progress, from bringing electricity into homes to enabling AI, smart factories, and renewable energy. Whether you are charging a car or building a smart grid, our work is behind the scenes, ensuring safety, efficiency, and global compatibility. Looking ahead, we're focused on cooperative safety, ensuring systems interact safely and humans remain central in a connected world. And with Safety 2.0, we're building resilience into the very design of intelligent technologies. Ultimately, our goal is to empower people through smart homes, assisted living, wearables, and technologies that enhance quality of life, all grounded in trusted international standards. So today, I invite you to partner with us, because safety and sustainability are not endpoints. They are shared responsibilities. Let's standardize trust, engineer well-being, and co-create a future that works for everyone. Thank you.
Mr. Wangcho.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Imam Rasang, for such a kind introduction about IEC and ISO. I'm Song-Wan Cho, President of ISO, and I'm very delighted to be here in Osaka for the launch of this high-level summit. My thanks to our hosts, the Global Initiative for Safety, Health, and Well-being, for your kind invitation and warm welcome. ISO is an independent, non-governmental international organization with a membership of over 170 national standards bodies. Through our members, we bring together experts from around the world to share knowledge and develop consensus-based international standards that support innovation and provide solutions to global challenges. Ensuring that all voices are heard gives our standards global relevance. One of the great successes of our modern world is that people are living longer. The challenge and also the opportunity is to ensure that these longer lives are also healthier, more connected, and more meaningful. This is where international standards, such as those developed by ISO, play an essential role. ISO's Technical Committee on Aging Societies, TC314, has developed standards that help make workplaces, workforces, organizations, and communities more inclusive, allowing people to age with dignity. It is also addressing the growing crisis of the erosion of social connection through a framework on multi-generational neighborhoods. With standards as a foundation, we can make sure that living longer means living better. JISC, Japanese Industrial Standards Committee, is an active participant in this committee and many more. From ergonomics and health informatics to occupational health and safety management, their expertise and commitment drive progress in safety, health, and well-being worldwide. The standards we develop together offer a common language and a shared foundation. By building more connected communities, making systems inclusive and accessible, and supporting digital innovation, standards are helping to create a society where safety, health, and well-being are not privileges, but fundamental rights for all. Thank you, and enjoy the summit. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. And I'd like to give a warm welcome to Dr. Kumanogo, President of the University of Osaka. I may add that Osaka and the university is pioneer in the study of human AI symbiosis. A warm welcome to him. Thank you.
ご紹介いただきましてありがとうございます。大阪大学総長の熊野郷です。この度は GISHW ハイレベルサミットにお招きいただきまして、多くの国際機関をはじめ世界中の安全、そして健康、さらにはウェルビーイングを推進している皆様方とですね、大阪大学一緒に活動しお話しさせていただけますことを本当に光栄に感じています。大阪大学は地元の政財界や市民の方々の声で1931年に帝国大学として設立されました。その源流は1838年に江戸時代にですね、緒方公安が大阪に開いた蘭学塾である適塾まで遡ります。適塾においては首都をはじめコレラに対する研究やですね、そこからは緒方公安を慕って全国から集まった志ある若者たちがですね、本当に近代日本を開いていくような人材を輩出していた塾であります。その自由闊達な気風はですね、今も大阪大学に連綿と受け継がれているところであります。その設立の経緯から大阪大学のモットーは地域に生き世界に伸びるということを掲げておりまして、これまで麻疹や水痘、それからインフルエンザをはじめとする大学発の当時としては初めてのスタートアップである美健財団によってですね、様々なワクチンが製造され、そして今現在世界に普及しています。さらには我が国初の抗体医薬であるトシリズマブというお薬が開発されて、今では関節リウマチをはじめとする多くの自己免疫疾患の治療薬として世界中で使われているところであります。さらにはですね、5年前に COVID がありましたけれども、さらなる感染症への対策においては、そういった医学や免疫学、そして感染症学といったような医学的な知識だけではなくて、人文知、総合知を結集することが重要だということで、感染症総合教育研究拠点、通称サイダーという組織が設立されまして、また今年の2月にはですね、感染症の研究施設として世界的な建築家である安藤忠夫先生の設計によって大阪大学日本財団感染症センターを竣工しています。現在の日本社会は少子化、労働事項の減少、さらには地域社会の変容といった本当に複雑で複合的な問題に直面しています。そんな中で大阪大学は国立大学の中では唯一 25主言語を有している外国語学部を有していると。これは2007年に大阪外国語学部と統合したことによるんですけれども、そのリソースを生かして、昨今増加している在日外国の方々のお子さんのサポートとしてですね、自治体や教育機関とも協力し、複言語、複文化共存の仕組みを提供する活動も行っています。そしてさらに世界に広かれたグローバルな大学を目指すために、2020年から日本人の学生さんたちと、そして留学生の方々が共に暮らす国際学寮となる大阪大学グローバルビレッジを整備しまして、文化、言語、そしてジェンダーを超えた多様性を育む環境を充実させています。今後も我々自身にですね、何ができるかを常に考えながら、そして多くの機関、そして世界中の方々と議論させていただきながら、広く人類に貢献することを目指していきます。大阪大学、この旅、このイベントに際して様々な形で参加させておりますし、本日のこの私のスピーチに加えてですね、本日午後には ILO 主催のユースコングレスに学生チームが参加させていただいております。また、明日の午前には医学系研究科、工学研究科、それから産業科学研究所が連携した国際シンポジウムを開催も予定しておりますので、ぜひご参加いただけたらというふうに願っております。今回、このような機会に世界中の安全、健康、ウェルビーイングという現実社会の課題する貴重な知見やグローバルなご縁をいただいたということを大切に育みましてですね、今後の活動につなげてまいりたいと思います。本日はお招きいただきまして本当にありがとうございました。
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you, gentlemen, for your insights. I would now kindly ask you to become part of the audience. We're about to begin the roundtables. Thank you again, gentlemen.